Presenters Fabric for the Reporters Roundtable is sponsored by ATL. ATL, bringing fabrics to life. More information is online at www.akosombo-textiles.com.
Live on the Reporters Roundtable, and we are discussing tracking Ghana's oil and gas revenue and what role do journalists have to ensure that there is transparency and accountability in that sector. You were talking about something pertaining to the
modernization.
Yes, yes.
You know, Rebecca, there is something we call resource curse or the Dutch disease. Anytime you have a resource like the oil resource and you over-concentrated on that, leaving other sectors, you get to a situation where you have the Dutch disease. And so for us, if we don't take care and we neglect agriculture, we'll have things to grapple with. The money for agri-modernization, let us use it well for the agri sector to grow. That is what I'm talking about, the fact that what was spent previously on agriculture.
So for you think Ghanaians have not benefited at all from the oil money?
They have, but they can't say. They can't. You can't pinpoint things. Apart from, like I talked about the gas, the Ghana Gas Company. Apart from that facility, you can't pinpoint things to say that this and that was built using oil revenue.
Fred, have Ghanaians benefited?
I think I agree with him that, of course, money from the revenue goes to support our plans in the budget and other activities, even by GMPC and all of that. But there's very little to show of it. And it's again, this because of the way we are expanding a particular resource, spreading it too thinly. So we quickly need to relook at how we are doing that and see if we can concentrate on few projects, and then we can then have the impact of that. And also because we are spreading thinly, it makes transparency and accountability a big issue. Like you said, there's a project worth 2 million, and if allocated out of that 2 million, maybe 500,000 is supposed to be coming from oil, or even sometimes 100,000 Ghana cedis from oil. How do you identify the 100,000 cedis component of the 2 million project? All of those things make things very, very difficult. So we should move away from how we are using the resource currently and focus on a few areas. I know the challenge is going to be how do you convince citizens that let's do A and not B, but somehow we should be able to do that.
Okay, Jerry, I'll give you your take to find out from you how we can maximize the benefits from this oil resource. But we were on the streets of Accra, and we also wanted to find out from the people themselves whether they have benefited from the oil money. So we'll take an insert and we'll get to find out whether really the money has trickled down and people have had the benefit of it.
Revenues we have received from the oil has been used somewhere in the economy. For that reason, yes, we have benefited. Otherwise, whatever the money was used for would have been, we would have had money from elsewhere to do that same job. So once we have used the money for something, I think yes, we have benefited in a way. I haven't heard. Personally, life have been the same, doesn't change. We still work, go and come. It's normal. I would say it is the politicians that are enjoying it. They are feeling it. They are seeing it, the benefit. I think they are rather because they keep on increasing their salary, they keep on changing their cars, they keep on. I mean, so personally, I wouldn't say that. But
You heard from the ordinary Ghanaian whether the oil money has been beneficial to them. They have mixed reactions, and because we have it here, as journalists, we also think, we can't actually pinpoint. But has there been value for money? Would your answers be same?
Yes, well, I mean, I have not done an assessment, but if you listen to what PIAC has been saying, we cannot say confidently that there has been value for money, because there are reports of projects that cannot be accounted for. There are reports of, monies. For instance, you take a project and the project is worth X amount, and you just use maybe 5% from oil revenue. What happens is that the project delays. It delays for years. The eventual cost of the project sometimes doubles, and so we lose. I mean, we lose so much revenue as a result of that. So I don't think we've had value for money, sadly.
Gary, so if we've not had value for money, how do we ensure that this revenue, the oil money, is managed well so that everybody feels the impact?
So I'll call for a revolutionary way of actually spending the money there. What I will recommend is that the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning should develop a framework or a mechanism that will be able to solicit citizens' views on what they want the oil money to be used for, and reduce the priority areas, as we've mentioned earlier on, and focus on impactful projects, so that citizens can see themselves, because it's coming, the framework or the mechanism will be taking their views and opinions what they want the money to be used for. So at the end of the day, whatever the Ministry of Finance decides the allocation should be on is actually coming from citizens, so they will see what they said should be done with the money. Also, another thing that needs to be done is that GNPC stakes, its equity stakes is quite low. So the allocation to GNPC, I know there's been a lot of arguments about what they use the money for, but that stakes, the allocation should be increased so that it will increase their equity stakes. What that would imply is that they will have more contribution in exploration and production, which invariably will increase our royalties from the sector. So it will need more money. At the moment, as one of the citizens you interviewed in the Vox Pop said, that there's a lot of money going out from the country. So there's a lot of capital flight in the sector, which money can come to us for us to do a lot of things with. So if GNPC will make it truly national corporation that has a lot of say and stake in the sector, then we can increase our revenue from the sector. And then also for journalists, I think journalists should also be part of the advocacy being played by civil society for the pass of the right to information law, because I believe that will increase a lot of transparency in the sector. PIAC is doing a lot, but then PIAC will come up with all their reports. Some of the reports say, yes, transparency in the sector has improved. We get documents, Ministry of Finance publish their revenue receipts from the sector. Bank of Ghana also publishes receipts from the petroleum revenue. But then the accountability angle is not there. So there's transparency, but people are not being held accountable for mismanagement of funds allocated to the sector. So here I see journalists should do more in there, sustain the advocacy in there. Let the news come 1 week and then it dies off. Let's follow it through to logical conclusion on what PIAC reports say. Who needs to be punished? We need to see that happening as a deterrent for others not also, embezzling funds in the sector. And once that is done, citizens will have more faith in the whole sector and believe that the money is going somewhere. So you not have statements coming from the Vox Pop here that it's only politicians who are benefiting from it and changing cars from it. But now every day, everything is there plain for everybody to see where the money is going.
Right, Dominic.
Yes.
You have the. That will be the final one.
We need to start from what we call revenue capture. We need to start doing new things regarding our contracts. Presently, we are doing the royalty kind of contracts where we get royalty, we get this, that. We need to maybe move to either service contract or production sharing agreement where we can get more out of our natural resources. if we get the resources or we get the revenue, what we need to do is to undertake legacy projects and programs. We need to do legacy projects, not spreading the money. Let's engage the citizens to tell us what they think a legacy project should be, so that we will invest money in those projects for the benefit of people presently and those unborn. For journalists, as he stated, we will continue to play our part, and we also need support from the civil society and the state to give capacity to journalists to do their work. Fred talked about the fact that we need to educate ourselves. We would endeavor to do that, but they are into training, so we would be calling upon them to help us sharpen our skills to do more in the sector. Thank you.
Fred, your final word, you tie in how
So of course, I mean, we'll
manage
continue.
it. If there's mismanagement, what is the implication for the country?
Well, of course, it's obvious. I mean, we have seen what happened to our minerals sector. We're all not happy about how we manage that sector, and that's why we hoped at the beginning of the oil find that we're going to do better with this one. It doesn't look like we are doing as we wished. So if we don't manage it well, another 30-40 years to come, we'll be singing the same song that we messed up another gift from God. Again, the sad thing about the issue about resource, that again, if you don't manage it well and people are aggrieved, particularly in the case that you're going to do some onshore, if you're successful in the Voltaire Basin, then if people are aggrieved, then they could go physical, they could attack pipelines and all of that. We are praying that that doesn't happen. So the obvious outcome, if we mismanage it, is clear. We'll lose a lot as a country, and I hope that that doesn't happen. So again, I'll still fall back on our media guys that they should throw more light on that. That's 1,000 stories you can do. What is happening to the local content LI? How is it applying in real terms? What is happening to local participation? You know, all those issues are there we can focus on. Again, we should move. We shouldn't just focus on the revenue aspect, but the entire industry. What are the opportunities? All those issues are there. So I hope that we will do a lot of work in that area, build our capacity. We will continue to support the capacity building in the area, and hope that things will get better as we move along.
Right, thank you gentlemen for passing through. I have been in here with Fred Avonyo. Fred is a broadcaster and also a media trainer. I know there are other designations, I wouldn't want to add that. Dominic Klaji is the chief editor with Radio Ghana, and Jerry Sum is the programs director at Penplusbytes. He is also a journalist. My name is Rebecca Ewa. When we come back, we'll do something new on the segment that is on the charts. Please stay with us. Don't go anywhere.